वसुंधरा वरदान प्रणाम, वसुंधरा वरदान प्रणाम, प्रणाम श्री राम, श्री
गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। वर्णानामर्थसङ्घानां रसानां छन्दसामपि मङ्गलानां च कर्तारौ वन्दे वाणी विनायकौ भवानी शङ्करौ वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणौ याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धास्वान्तस्तमीश्वरं वन्दे बोधमयं नित्यं गुरुं शङ्कररूपिणं यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्र सर्वत्र वन्द्यते नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं लाल देह लाली लसै अरुधरि लाल लंगूर वज्रदेह दानव दलन जय 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 कपिसूर यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। रामं रामानुजं सीतां भरतं भरतानुजं सुग्रीवं वायुसूनुं च प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः। नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै। नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। श्रीराम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम। जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम। जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम। जय श्री राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय राम Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri 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 Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Bolo Jaya Shri Ram Bolo Jaya Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya 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 Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram, Jaya Shri Ram, Jaya Shri Ram. बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की, बोलो भाई सब संतन की। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। Hari Om, Hari Om. The biggest requirement of life is not money, is not power, is not family, is not children, is not healthy body. All these things may be required at a secondary level. Biggest requirement of life is that my life and Ishwar's or God's will and His appreciation is non-conflicting. The conflict between Jeev and Ishwar is called sorrow. The conflictless life between me and God is called surrendered life. More you have conflict and contradiction with the God, more your life will become mess and a problematic life. How do we know that I'm in conflict with God? You will definitely have sorrows. You will definitely have a lot of apprehensions, fear, anxiety. You know, you have no problem in breathing. Because what is the external air and what is the internal air? There is a smooth intake of the external air. We are inhaling. But if there is a suffocation, then it is more difficult. Then inner and outer air are in conflict with each other. Outer air is not allowed to come in the inner body. That is called suffocation. That is called claustrophobic. That is called strangulation. When God is everywhere, then He is in our mind also. He is in our heart also. He is in our buddhi also. He is in our aham also. And He is of the nature of Anand. He is of the nature of freedom. Everybody knows He is of the nature of knowledge. But I am as if I have lot of sorrows. I have fears. I have guilts. I have regrets. I have apprehensions, I have complexes, I have bhed buddhi. A big contradiction between Ishwar and me. When I say surrender word, which is all the way told in Bhagavad Gita, Tamiv sharanam gaccha sarvabhavena bharata, buddhau sharanam anvichha, Gatir bharta prabhu sakshi nivasa sharanam surata, mamekam sharanam raja. So around 4 times sharanam word has come in Bhagavad Gita. When Bhagavan uses such a word, then what is the meaning of this word? And how we can live into it? We can live into it only when the distance between macrocosm and microcosm is decreased. I don't if life was yours, you could have lived the life. Something is yours, you can use as you want. But when you are keeping something, you have to keep as he wants. If I keep your watch, I give my watch to you to keep. You will keep the watch as I want. Not, you cannot put on my watch and start going here and there. Although some people do like that. I gave my watch that you should keep it carefully. I had a friend who used to borrow my book, and on my book he used to put his stamp. And not on first page, all after every few pages he used to just put a stamp. And when I said return, well, but I have already put my stamp. I said, by putting the stamp, the book has not become yours. Still, it is my book. You please return. And you should not have put your stamp when it was my book. I already wrote my name. Why did you put your name? So, he used to put his stamp. He had, stamp is like that. Earlier days used to come. So, all through the books, so that he can rightfully say, this is my book now. Just because you have put your stamp doesn't mean it is your book. Then it was a conflict between me and him. He said, no, but that book I'm not getting in the market. I said, that's your problem. At least give me for some time, then you can take it. Let me study something. Then you can keep it. But I need something. Or you Xerox it if you want. So, when I say surrender, please understand, it is not a boring word. Ishwar's fearlessness, Ishwar's knowledge, and Ishwar's love. When you have a smooth passage of these three, that is called the fruit of surrender. Like the smooth passage is there of the external air in my body. So internal air has surrendered to the external air. So I'm deriving the power of the external air in me. I allow you, I remember some in Gurudev's time, some committee member or trustees did lot of mischief. And lot of money was wasted or something happened. So they complained that this person, you know what Gurudev wrote first line? Allow me to love you. Don't block my love. So don't block God's love and God's knowledge and God's power of giving. Not everybody will get the same love. Not everybody has the same amount of breathing. They say who do pranayam, their lungs expand. The expansion is there because they are inhaling more air. We don't know how to breathe. We breathe very less air. We are not properly breathing also, they say. We are not properly living because Ishwar is not that much powerful. Ishwar's power of fearlessness is not coming into me. Ishwar's love is not received. Ishwar's knowledge is not received. The process in our life through which these three are facilitated, not felicitated, facilitated. Through that process is called surrender. I am available to be loved. I am available to be taken my ignorance. I am available to be protected. So Ishwar's three power of protection, power of knowledge, and power of loving, I allow it to come in my life. I have such a lifestyle. Arjuna had this. Not even all Pandavas didn't have. Arjuna was much available for all these three. Pandavas had, Kauravas didn't have. Kauravas didn't have. Their nature was not that God wanted to protect them. Their nature was not that God would have given knowledge to them. Or God would have loved them. They were not ready to be loved. They were not ready to leave their insistences. As I told many times, Bhagavan Krishna went to Karna and told him that you are not the son of charioteer. You are the brother of Pandavas. You are the elder brother of Yudhishthira. Remember, Pandavas alone will win. Kauravas won't win. And then Karna says, I know this. But still I won't leave God, Duryodhana. This is blocking the God. We don't know how much we have blocked. And therefore, yesterday you heard, Bhagavan Ram consecrated Rameshwaram temple. It is an altar where two things happen. There is a marriage of my faith and the grace of God. Grace of God is the boy and the faith is my girl from my side. And both get married and the surrender takes place. Why? God is everywhere. Like the milk in the cow is everywhere. But to get the milk, you have to go to the udder only. God is everywhere. Sometimes they say God is everywhere. What is the need of temple? Why not make poor, schools and colleges? Some foolish people are everywhere. So there is an emotional personality. There is a faith personality. When the Ram Mandir was built in Ayodhya last year, if you remember, so many opposition parties, just to appease the minorities, Muslims, they raised this question that where in Ayodhya, why don't make one university? Why you are spending so much of money in making this Ram temple? So much money you are wasting. You should make some orphanage for poor. So those people don't know that there is a faith body. Like your external body, you need a faith body. Faith body needs nourishment. So as much as food is required, more than that, center of faith is required. If kitchen is required to nourish my external body, we need the external place where faith can be built up and I can get the power of grace. Otherwise, you will become a communist country. You will become an unhappy country which has only external skeleton, beautiful body, but faithlessness will make the person worried. He will be cut off. And therefore, Bhagavan Ram established that. And yesterday, if you remember, 5 kinds of helplessness I had mentioned. If you remember, situational, actional, emotional, intellectual, tendential. You cannot exist unless you go and get this merger. Ling thapi vidhivat kari puja Siv saman priya mohi na duja. You must have got it. Yesterday we saw. This is 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3. When I say 2, it means Doha number 2. Oh, then minus 3. You have to go back. Okay. That I know. I have been making that. I know 2 minus 3, 4 minus 4. So you can also say 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is different. 2 plus 3 is hoi akam jo chal taji sei. Okay. I should write. No, don't write. Just see what is there. Don't write. Just think that is important. Understand? So that is there. That is where if your faith is there, then you will, those who had faith in you, you gave those people more love and more attention. You gave more values and valuables. Those who had faith in you. And therefore, yesterday, if you remember, Shraddha Bal will take you to the Bhav Bal. The very power of a person is that he has tremendous faith in God. Ramkrishna Paramahansa was not literate, they say. He didn't know how to write also. But his Shraddha Bal was so much that Shraddha changes the situation. Shraddha brings the God in front of you. Shraddha is that mother which delivers a lot of great children, like tapasya, like anand, like love, like samarpan, like single-pointedness, like jap, like puja, like offering ourselves completely. Shraddha is not a banj. It is not important. It is going to deliver very big things very big, big vrittis it will bring in. Rather, you are here because you had faith. You are not coming here because you'll get laddu. But you have faith, therefore you came all the way. I am here because I have faith is there. And in spite of all terrible situations, still faith is the one which makes you smile. Faith has the eyes through which you can see something which other person not be able to see. It sees beyond after 20 years what I can get it. Prahladji did not see the Lord coming out of the pillar, but the faith made him see that the Lord can come out of the pillar as well. That is the power of faith. Parvati ji did not see that Shivji is coming and marrying me. But she knew that if I take Om Namah Shivaya with tapasya, Lord Shiva who had left me, again he can come from Kailash and put Jaimal on me. Again I can regain that place which others said it is not possible. So eyes, faith has very big eyes. It sees somewhere which other person will say is impossible. You are hallucinating, you are mad, you are crazy. People will say like that, but I'll attain it. The Panani who was grammarian, where other person, all children laughed when he couldn't study. They did not know that he will become the grammarian of the era. Because of the faith he chanted. So faith has very long vision. You may be failing today in jap, but you will say one day my jap will be okay. You may be failing to control the mind, but your faith will say no, one day you will be there, you will be master of your mind. Today I may falter and fail. Today I am an angry person. Today I am a passionate person. But faith will say no, one day I will not be like that. I will be in samadhi one day. Only this much faith I don't have so much, I will go to sleep at the most. Because our faith is less, therefore sadhana is not powerful. Faith is very big thing. And therefore, he said, let us not, and grace of God is there. You can bring, temple is a power tapping areas where infinite power is tapped of the God. Sunlight is everywhere, but where the solar panels are there, that sunlight is tapped. So God is everywhere. But through certain chantings, certain arti, certain puja, certain temples, you tap the infinite power. And like you redirect it, the solar energy into electricity. Cities and cities in China are run by solar energy. Not one, two houses, cities. Not one, two houses, they are quite smart. So they have that. When I went there in Kailash, whole fields full of solar panels were there. Fields. Like you have the crops. So they had whole fields with the solar panel. The delivery of the food is through the drone. Drone is delivering the pizzas and pastas. Imagine that. Oh, I got up. What did you say? So, Linga Thapi. So much grace is there. You have a lot of love, but very few people were there who really deserved your love. And you will remember, you will say unnecessarily I gave so much of love to this stupid person. But various time you will give lot of love to somebody where because that person lost faith in you. If he had faith in you, you would have given him more love than what you gave. Nobody is saying anything. If husband has more faith in wife, and if once in a while he also says, you are very good, there is nobody like you, you have given me a lot, then the wife would have given more love to the same husband. Will you say otherwise also? So otherwise also is also there. If wife had said to the husband that, whatever clothes are in my body, whatever food is I am taking, it is only because of you. My status is there. Thank you for everything. Now he will give you more love and maybe better food. So, if he says, what is this? As is your face, so is the food. What is this? If he makes such comments, so the very desire to give goes away. It is run by faith. You are coming here because you have faith. I am speaking because I have faith. No pravritti can take without Shraddha. And here Shraddha is there to tap the grace of the God. And therefore, ultimately it will take us to surrender, where I and Lord both are not one. I am not saying one, but there is a common channel where He is free to come to me. Relation is very intense, where you are free. Supposing boy and girl are not married, the boy cannot come in the girl's room because still that relation is not there. But once the marriage is there, he can come without asking, or she can come without asking. Where you have a distance, then formalities are there. There the rules are there. But God can't come because there is a distance between me and God. He will be afraid. If the relation is very intense, then there is no problem at all. He can come in my heart. What Arjun had Raksha Shakti, Gyan Shakti and Prem Shakti of Krishna Bhagavan. These Shaktis were all the time. Therefore, if somebody was most happy in Mahabharata, it was Arjun. He knew that I will win. Bhagavan himself said in 11th chapter, Rodam cha bhishmam cha jayadaratham cha karnam tatha anyan apiyod viran maya hatastvam jahima vyatishta. So he already heard it. With intense attention he heard that all the big who were terrible fighters, Bhagavan is saying, Maya hata, I have already killed them. Yadhasya jetasi ranesa patnan. Therefore he was very relaxed, because he knows that Raksha Shakti of Ishwar is there. Gyan Shakti is there. Because not everybody had Raksha Shakti. Not everybody was protected by Bhagavan Krishna. Many Kauravas also killed, and most of the Pandava army also got killed. Only very few were remaining at the end. Not everybody is protected by God. Not everybody is given knowledge by God. And therefore, such centers are required. And how is it possible? We will see it later on. And whose puja should we do? Shivdrohi mama bhagat kahava sonar sapne hu mohi na pava. Where is it? This is 2 minus 2. Sankar bimukh Bhagati chahamori sonar ki mudmati thori Sankar priya mama drohi Shiv drohi mama das tenar karhi kalap bhari घोर नरक महबाज. Bole, who is against Lord Shiva and he is coming to me, he will never get me. It doesn't mean that you have to do Shivji's puja if you are doing Vishnuji's puja. Shivji represents 3, Vishwas, Guru and Ishwar. Shivji is Vishwasrup. It doesn't mean you have to do the Shivji's puja, then you have to do Vishnuji's puja. It's not like that. Whenever it is said that without Shivji's puja or without surrender to Lord, because Shivji is Gurum Shankarupinam. Without Guru puja, Ishwar puja is not accepted. Therefore, if you go to Sankalp, so the priest will say, take your Guru's name. First Ganesh ji is there. Then he will ask you, whosoever is Guru, remember. That is not. Ishwaro kopi Guru strata. Guru kopi natrata. If Ishwar is upset, Guru will protect. But if Guru is not happy, Ishwar will not protect. And therefore that is the Ishwaru. So here he is saying, or Vishwas, second is Vishwas, and third is the Ishwar. So Sankar Vimukh, Bhagati Chaha Mori, those people are mood. Who is saying all these things? Who is saying? Bole Bhagwan Krishna. No. Ramayana is going on. Ramayana is going on. Oh, didn't tell earlier. So, Sankar Vimukh, Bhagati Chamori. So, Naraki, because Mood Setta Bhagwan says, no, but Ram Bhagwan also. The Ram Bhagwan is saying, okay, after establishing Rameshwaram, he is saying that. ऐसे नहीं है, there is a channel through which I can approach. There is a way through which I can approach. Therefore, when Narad Ji's prasang comes and when Bhagwan Shankar said that don't go to him. If you remember, Narad Ji conquered Kamdev. And ultimately he thought that I conquered by my own effort. And then he went to Lord Shiva to tell about his glory. Shivji said, better you don't tell it to Vishnu Bhagwan. You told it to me, it is okay. But he thought that he is jealous. Naradji thought that he is jealous because Kamdev he burnt out of anger. I did not burn. Kamdev was safe. So, but again he went to Vishnuji, and you know what happened to him? Vishnuji gave him the face of a monkey and all these things. He had Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsar, all problems started. And when this happened, and then Bhagwan took away his Maya, he became Vishwa Mohini and all these things. He said, I'm very, very sorry. What I did? He said, Shivji had stopped you. Go back to him now. Because God is everywhere, we can interpret him in any manner. It's a risky thing. Murti, you can do anything. Bole, I'm offering, cigarette to Bhagwan also. In Shraddha, sometimes they offer cigarette. Because that person was having smoker. Foolish people. Shraddha has to be done as per Shastra. Not my whims and fancies. Non-veg is offered somewhere. This also I've heard. Bole Bhagwan, I'll put pant shirt to my Bhagwan. मारेंगे तुम्हारा दांत टूट जाएगा. Your, outstanding teeth will go introvert inside. एक ही मारेंगे. मतलब why are you talking about that? क्योंकि I went to the dentist today. Therefore, one of my crowns has gone. Therefore, I am talking about that. So, अरे भाई भगवान अपनी मर्जी से you can think anything. बोले भगवान wants me. Don't say some whimsical things. Bhagwan gave a signal. You don't take any signal. You are not the same that you can understand signal of God. This came in my mind. Don't talk all the nonsense. Anything can come your mind by your whims and fancies. So all these things have reason null and void. Well, God, I was in Prayagraj, one senior person. He said, God is making me angry a lot. I hate him. He said, why did you? I said, God is making me also angry. He said, क्या है? All these are nonsense things. This was coming in my mind. Acha, you are kami, krodhi, lobhi, lalchi, lazy, and you will have Ishwar prerna in your man. Go on, you. Even that, you are not a saint. That saint is thinking that will happen. But when it comes to Guru, at least he will govern our thought. And therefore, Sankar Bimukh Bhagati Chahamori. So Naraki, without worshipping the God, the Guru and the Vishwas, anybody cannot be devotee of the God. I hope this point is clear. So this is what saints say. Je Rameswar darshan karahi. Those who do have darshan of Rameshwar. Most of you must have gone to Rameshwaram and you had darshan of that. Well, then I'll be happy. And they take Ganga Jal from Varanasi and they offer to the shivling there. And if you don't have, borrow somebody's. And when he said, where is my Ganga Jal? He said, I've already offered. So, but earlier days, they used to carry it all the way. So first Kashi, and Kashi is in the north and the extreme south. So they were getting the punya also of carrying. So ultimately, this was the way through which the people got connected with the Almighty. And Raksha Shakti, God has Raksha Shakti. God has Prem Shakti. God has Gyan Shakti. Even, Yudhishthir didn't get knowledge as much Arjun got that knowledge. I will come to it later on. So it is very easy to become Patra. Some people say, no, he didn't deserve this, still he got it. But here God is there, one have to make myself deserving. Gurudev used to say very often, empty yourself, I'll fill you. So that my nature is such that it receives the knowledge or it receives the love. Not every radio station, every tuning will not catch any radio station. So it needs a tuner. Similarly, I should be such. My swabhav should be such that I am. God feels very, क्या बोले, बहुत दया आ जाती है उसको देख के. Person's nature should be such, he should be so simple, so lovable that others should have a lot of compassion for him. बोली काम बहुत करता है. He works hard a lot. उसको देख के दया आती है. Unnecessarily I shouted on him. You feel other person should not have, he should not become hard towards me. बोले इस पे दया बिल्कुल मत करो. He is not worth having any compassion. He is such a troublemaker. So वो नहीं होना चाहिए. A person should be such that उसको अर्जुन को देख को भगवान को दया आ जाती थी. He felt very compassionate seeing Vibhishan ji, Ram ji started having the compassion. Seeing the monkeys, he started having compassion. Seeing Sugriv, he started having compassion. When all monkeys went, you know the story. When Ramayana got over, Indra came. Then he came. He said, what can I do for you? He said, monkeys and these bears have been killed. Somebody's arrow had gone through their heart. Somebody's head was severed. Somebody was bleeding badly and died. Some were wounded. He said, shower the nectar and make them alive. Indra said also, he said, this is out of the syllabus, but still I'll do it. Because bringing back the Jeev and Pran is, I have to consult Yamraj and other areas, but I will do it. And they said, but why you are doing? He said, they left their house, their family, and they got through lot of pains. And they were not professional fighters like Ravan and Kumbhakaran. They fight with the stone and the trees and the sticks. And there he has Brahmastra, Agneya Astra, Varuna Astra. बोले बड़ी दया आ रही इनको देख. And they had no ulterior motives in their mind other than that they wanted I and my mother Sita should be together. That was the only thing in their mind. So anybody who is offered himself and he is non-demanding and keeps on giving to the God starts having the compassion on them. So लगता है, see, they have really given away everything, and I will also do something for them. Sugriv was in a pathetic condition. In Valmiki Ramayana it comes. And when Bhagwan Ram comes there, Sugriv made him sit on a branch of tree. And he said, tell him about your problem. But before Bhagwan Ram telling, he started crying badly. Bhagwan Ram. Then Sugriv said, you don't cry. See me. I am also suffering, but I don't cry like you. And one shepherd said, why one should not cry and have shok? He said, everything will be fine. I will bring Sita from anywhere. Lakshmanji thought what enthusiasm he has. He said, I will go to Brahmalok, Patal, Atal, Talatal, Mahatal, Anywhere if Ravana has hidden, I will bring back Sita. I promise to you. So the Lakshmana is thought, why didn't you get your wife first? And then you are so confident, you should have got your wife first. Anyway, but the height of confidence was there. And he held the hand of Bhagwan Ram, consoled him. He said, don't worry, I am there. You know, it is the time that you are helped. It is not the help that matters. It is not that it help that matters. At that juncture where I was in big problem or I was nothing, that was a time somebody helped me or gave me the promise or gave me the words. You know what happened after that? Bhagwan Ram wiped his tears. He said, Sugriv, I'll talk about Sita ji later on. Tell me what is your problem. Seeing Sugriv had tears. Sugriv was very emotional. He saw that Bhagwan Ram is crying. Although he had no relation, but still. Then Bhagwan Ram said, Suni Sugriv, mare Bali ek hi baan. Well, with one arrow I will kill Bali, if Bali has troubled you so much. And that is what he milked the compassion of Bhagwan Ram. Raksha Shakti of Bhagwan Ram. Gyan Shakti of Bhagwan Ram. Prem Shakti of Bhagwan Ram. In Valmiki Ramayana also it comes. One day, without telling everybody, Sugriv jumped out and went to Ravana and hit him. All alone. Alone. So Ravana was having his breakfast or something. He went as a monkey and hit him. Ravana fell down. Ultimately, Ravana chased and he ran back. So Ramji said, where you had gone? Because I was very angry with Ravana, therefore I hit him. He said, you are going to Ravana alone. If something had happened to you, if he had killed you, I would have gone back without Sita. I'll not fight without you. Itna Sugriv mein wo tha. As much he was able to melt the heart of the Lord. It is not how much work I did. More important is how much you have melted God. What sacrifice was there? What ego you lost? What ahankar, what attachment you lost? How much you slogged? People say, all work comes to me. Nobody helps me. God is there. If nobody is there, God is there. It's a good opportunity that God will be more melted with your bhav. At least He is there. We feel that nobody is seeing, therefore everything is in vain. Nobody appreciates. That is not an issue. It is you are going to earn bigger points. I hope you are understanding. And therefore, when this Ganga Jal was brought or will be brought, Bhagwan says, He will come to me. And now I am going further now. This is the third. This is the 2 plus, let us see. After that, what happened? Girija Raghupati Geya Hariti. We will read from that. This is 3 minus 4. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Ram. Loudly. Girija Raghupati Geya Hariti. संतत करहीं प्रणत पर प्रीति बांधा सेतु नील नल नागर राम कृपा जसु भयउ जागर बूढ़ही आनहि बोरहि जेई भय पल बोहित समते महिमा यहन जलधि कई बरनी पाहन गुण न कपिन कई करनी राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम श्री रघुबीर प्रताप ते सिंधु तरे पाषाण ते मति मंद जे राम तजी भजहि जाई प्रभुआन राम सिया राम जय जय राम राम. Now the ocean had to be crossed. They were this side of the ocean. And that side was Ravan and this side was Bhagwan Ram. So you need a bridge now. So there Goswamiji says in Vinay Patrika, Kunap Abhiman. Kunap Abhiman Bhayankar Dustar Apar. But this Deha Abhiman is the Sagar. Will again say, this identification with the body. I have to do this. Here I am good. I am bad. This is my mamta, ahamka. So many vrittis are sagar. So many work we have to do. So many things to attain. So many karma phal. There is no end to it. Never it appears my all work is over. By the time you complete, another few come. One is over, other 4 are waiting. When 4 is over, another 10 are waiting. More you do, more work keeps on coming. Never I thought my anger will last, so I still am angry. Mega enjoyment is not over. This is sagar of vrittis are there, sagar of doership, sagar of enjoyer, sagar of anger. Everything is like a big ocean. Kunap Abhiman Bhayankar. So we are on the Ravan side, huh? Don't think we are on the Ramchang side. And therefore Ram build, no, we are on the Ram side. No, how can we are Ram side? We are on the wrong side. Yes, we are not the Ram side. We are on the wrong side. Because Moh is there, Ahankar is there. Moh dasmauli tadbhrat Ahankar pak arijit Vishram Hari. Goswamiji says Ravan is Moh, Kumbhakarna is Ahankar, Meghnad is Kam. What more is required? If you were on the Ram side, you will work only for Bhagwan Ram. And if we had worked for Bhagwan Ram, then lot of joy will be there. The very sorrow and anger is telling that we are not working for Bhagwan. What more proof is required? We have our own style, own ways, own likes, own dislike, own whims, own fancies. We live our life what I like. We don't live what Bhagwan likes. Oh, acha. That means I was an illusion. No, you are an illusion. One person came to Gurudev, young boy. He said, I have done very bad actions, Gurudev. I am very disturbed. I think I will go to hell. Gurudev said, I promise you, you will not go to hell. He was very happy. He said, you are in hell. Gurudev had his own inimitable style. He got a shock. So, Banda Setu. Now, who will build the bridge? हमारे क्या करें हम क्या करें? हम मानते हैं हमारे अंदर सागर है. I have my problems. So many actions are there. So many reactions are there. So many vasanas are there. There is no end. Moksha is a distant word. All these things are, I don't think so I can make it. My mind is terrible. Doership is there, enjoyership is there. I see fault, this, that. La la la, la la la, la la. You need Nal Neel. Nal Neel everybody knows. Huh? They were architect. So in the childhood what happened with Nal Neel, that they were very, very chanchal monkeys. So people were doing sadhana, upasana with Shivling, with Shaligram. They used to take the Shaligram and Shivling and throw in the ocean. So the saint who was offering Naivedya to Shivji and Shaligram, he opened and they were clapping and laughing. He said, where is my Shivling gone? He said, I have thrown. So everywhere anybody was doing any puja, they used to throw the murti itself in the ocean. It became too much. Now, they thought, now they cannot run away and throw them out also. Because they were in the forest. They said, two things are there. One is, if you throw now, the stones and murti stones will not drown. They will float. And when they will float, again I'll go and take it. So if you go to Rameshwaram, still there are floating stones are there. So they will float. Stones, when we brought one, and it is with Madan Bhai. So we thought we'll put it here in that pond, but we have given to him. So, and he's not coming. So, Hari Om, Hari Om. Now, when Bhagwan Ram shouted on ocean that I will kill you, I will burn everything. At that time, ocean says, नाथ नील नल कपिद्वौ भाई लरिकाई ऋषि आशीष पाई तिनके परस किए गिरि भारे तरिहहि जलधि प्रताप तुम्हार. It is in Sundarkand. Oh, Sundarkand. Oh, I was searching here. I was thinking, where is that? You didn't say 2 + 4 3. Those who chant, they will understand. Okay, I don't chant, I don't have so much of time. How many things you chant? So, chant this, chant that. I'll die while chanting. No, better you die while chanting. Instead of die while chatting, it is better you die while chanting. So now this clue was given by ocean, Sagar. Ocean gave this clue that don't burn. If you put that, then you can walk on that. They will not only drown, they will be walking on that. Now understand what the saints have explained to me, I am telling. They say, be very careful. They say that this null is kartratva abhiman and neel is phala sakti. And any puja you do, they drown the fruit of puja in the ocean called the abhiman. Didn't get my point. Huh? I did puja of Lord Vishnu, Shaligram puja. Now my abhiman that I did so much of puja, I should get this, that. This drowns the fruit of puja. Or I should have got this. I should have got this. I'm doing puja and nobody understands this. Now whatever you have done in your jap and sadhana, it has gone to the doob gaya wo. It has drowned. In life, I have seen many people doing lot of puja, lot of jap and lot of sadhana. But really there is no reflection in their life about that puja and jap. They are highly disturbed, highly angry, and highly you wonder what it is. Many people I saw in the childhood. Then I felt I am better because I don't do puja. And some notion came that those who do jap, etc., they become like this. This notion was in my mind for 3-4 years. And everybody in my house got very worried. Only he does not do puja. I said, he does what he does. He is so angry. He is so upset. कुछ दिखता ही नहीं, कोई फ्रूट वूट भी है जब पूजा का. कुछ तो दिखना चाहिए, क्या है? कुछ तो मुस्कुराना चाहिए. Durga Puja was going on. In India, there is a big Durga Puja. Not a small Durga Puja. Big murtis are there. And that priest was doing like this. Lot of arti was doing. Typical way of doing arti like this. All around smoke was there. Small children, they say prasad, he said, I'm bringing. He brought one big stick. What? I said, this person did puja for half 1 hour. If he had not to give, he would have said, I won't give. But he got so angry. I do a lot of jump, but you see fault everywhere. So Kartrut, Nal Neel, they will drown the fruit. You will wonder where his jab goes, where his sadhana goes, where his part goes, where his Ramayana goes. He has so much bhed buddhi, he has so much his anger is there, he has so much of frustration is there. What is the purpose of that? Because Kartrutva is there. I have done a lot of good actions in the past. When nobody was there, I was there. Kartrutva means all the doerships that I have. Bigger, best example of this, guess? Ravan. If anybody was Pujari, number 1, it was Ravan. But he had tremendous Kartrutva. With Hanumanji, he is just telling what I did. And Phalasakti was also there. I want this Sitaji, I want Kuber, I want this Pushpak Viman, I want everything looting. And therefore, when at the last, when he wanted the help from Shivji, Shivji didn't give any help. Most troublesome character. So don't think all that glitters is gold. Because you did puja and the priest came and did some puja, etc., and therefore you are holier than thou. I am better than you. Because I do jap, because I do part, because I do puja regularly. Because I do 20 malas or 100 malas or 200 malas. It depends how have you treated everybody. It depends how much is your abhiman. It depends how much you had wanted something. Because the fruit called happiness will be from Lord. Yesterday's approaching. Fulfillment is not there. So person is troubled. Kya fayda? What he was doing? Puja, jap, path is for connecting to God so that His Shakti can come into me. But there is no Shakti in me of God. बोलते हैं, हाथी के दांत दिखाने के कुछ, खाने के कुछ. The tusk of elephant. This is one tusk. And inside is another one. Inside he has another tooth through which the elephant eats. Showing is Uchi Dukan Pike Bhagwan. So don't think because you do puja, part, jap, you are very good and I am better than you because I get up early in the morning, and I am better than you because I do Trambakam jap or Shri Ram jap or Shri Krishna jap or Om Namah Shivaya jap, or I do part of Ramayana every day. It doesn't make you a good person. It is other food for the ego sometimes. That you don't do, I do it. You don't get up, I get up. You are always late, I am always on time. And this is Nal Neel. Oh, they are drowning the fruit. What about my Bhed Buddhi? What about my taking blessings from the people around? What about that? Supposing you go and run away in your solitude, it is not solitude. You are running away from worshipping the people around you. Don't think in the room you are doing some sadhana, etc. Bhed Buddhi is there. I don't like you. I like him. He is my, she is not mine. I just don't like you. Throw him away. Nonsense. Stupid. अब आप फिर पाठ करने बैठ गए. कुछ दिखता ही नहीं कि कुछ फ्रूट भी है इनका पूजा उजा का, जप का, पूजा का. People are reading 100 times Bhagavad. No fruit is seen in their life. 100 times Ramayana, 100 times Bhagavad, 100 times this jap. क्या fruit है? Fruit is, are you naturally loving person? Are you the person who has natural joy? Does anybody in your company feel uplifted? Is there, you do jab very good, Trambakam Jajamahi you do. But is your company lifting? Are you a cushion in somebody's life? Has your tongue got softness of Ram Bhagwan और शिव भगवान whose जप you do, ये सारा फल खत्म हो गया. I told you about Ravan's example I gave. 10 heads he gave. What more he can do? And Pandit Ram Kinkar used to joke. He said, Bhagwan returned all the head, that means he didn't like. Generally, if you give one, at least one head he should have taken. बोले तुम बाकी रख लो, एक हम रख लेते हैं, token of love. No token of love. इतनी पूजा. जटाटवी गलत जल प्रवाह भावित स्थले. And same Ravan holding the hairs of Sita Ma and dragging. Did he not realize what Shivji will know? Shivji is the greatest devotee of Sita Ma. Shivji is greatest devotee of Bhagwan Ram. He didn't understand that. And forcing and, making her sit. And she is crying. And then going and doing his Shivji's puja. कुछ फल नहीं आया. भगवान शिव जी ने कहा मरो तुम अब जाओ, he will kill you now. So before he was last day, he said again he is doing puja. All monkeys came and really destroyed all the puja. Same happened with Meghnad. They did worse with Meghnad. Havan Kund they urinated also. To make it worse. He said you cannot do puja. Ultimately the plucked his hair. He got so irritated. But this devata will harm us. And therefore, how will the stones float? It will float when it is blessed by rishis. Then null is equal to akartritva, akarta. I am not doer. And nil is equal to prasad buddhi. Prasad buddhi and puja buddhi. Null is puja buddhi and nil is prasad buddhi. ध्यान देना. Yat karoshi yat ashnasi Bhagwan says. Whatever you do should be your puja. It is not a time-bound program. That I do puja from 7 to 8. So what about the people who are coming? Arey, they are Rakshas. Acha. And you are Devta. All are Rakshas, you are Devta. And when I already dabbed you as a Rakshas, a demon, and then how can I love you? Huh? Batao. What he said? Chandan Mund. Chandin Mundi. Somebody came with Chandan Mund, किसी को बना दिया? अब बताओ. When I don't have abhiman, not having abhiman means my acceptability is high, my love level is high. I don't see you as a person, I see you as the part of a Virat. As I treat my hand with respect, I treat you also with respect. If one speck also goes in my eyes, I get restless to take it out. If somebody's word pricks me, then I should also not say something to prick you here. भेद बुद्धि नहीं है, ये पूजा हमारी हो गई. Please note, there are two things. One is called medication, other is called lifestyle. How much medication you take of blood pressure and diabetes? You have to change your lifestyle. Then only it will work. I'm taking blood pressure medication and diabetes, and I'm eating lot of chips. Whole packet got over yesterday night. What is Lays. Lays chips is there. Lays something like that. Whole chips, 3 packets got over. I was so hungry. Acha. In the salad I sprinkle like this. Some salt. And I lick also salt. In between while eating. I really like salt. I like achar, pickles, which is loaded with salt. And I take medication regularly. It won't work. When I'm a diabetic, I eat all mithais. I like that. What is that? Pag. What is it? Doodh pag. Doodh pag it is called. What was in Shivratri? Doodh pag. I like that doodh pag. I like that cake which ISKCON makes there. That cake, that cheesecake, what is it called? I like it very much. Full with sugar. And I like a gulab jamun also. I have a sweet tooth. Although I'm not a sweet person, but tooth is sweet. And when I take regularly the medication, diabetic, I take medication. It won't work properly. Bhed buddhi should not be there. Learn to accept what I cannot change. Learn to accept that this is Neel. Neel is prasad buddhi. Nal is akartrutva. That means puja buddhi. And now when they were throwing, because it was blessed by the rishis, it was still floating. An interesting thing I'll tell you. When it was floating, all were floating differently. Then what monkeys did? On one stone they wrote Ra. Another stone they wrote Ma. So ultimately, it became Ram. Because this stone came together. So separately, now all goodness are collected together. Collected goodness is there. In one person, on that only Bhagavan can come in my life and demolish the fort of Ravan and burn Ravan. I have to make it. I hope this point is clear. So therefore, they made the way for Bhagavan. Bhagavan is ready, but he said, no, please make the way. Make the way. A person should not be such that he has to tell, I do jap, I do puja. Seeing him, people should say, what you do to be so happy. Other saints will not tell also. They will you don't know their secret. You need not introduce. But what is the magic in you that, who made you like that? What is the secret of your sweetness? What is the secret of your equanimity? What is the secret? Then you will know the secret. So now they got together stones, Ra and Ma. Acha? Now it became Ram. So Ram Nam alone, Ram Nam alone unites puja and prasad. Puja is there where I do everything for the Lord. And if Ram Nam is there, you get so much joy in Ram that I already am very fulfilled. Even if this doesn't happen, I am still happy. Even if I don't get a lot of money, even if I don't get very good food, even if I don't get very good room, Ram Nam is there. My sadhana will make me happy. My sadhana will be very happy. So I already have that happiness of Ram Nam. I hope this point is clear. And they started making a way for Bhagwan Ram. And now they were stable because it was blessed. They are not running around the stones. They were stable. They were hard. They were not sinking inside. When Bhagwan was holding, one has to be very firm in his puja. Firm is in offering. Firm in his samarpan. Otherwise, little thing happened, all my dedication went away. It flew away. Acha, yes. Light got off and I could not understand why this nonsense is going on. I can't accept this. I can accept everybody except my husband or wife. I accept others other than his. Or my mother-in-law. It has to be firm. And on that firm only Ramji can come. Ramji comes through my puja and prasad. Then Ramji gets an opportunity to come inside. Think Ramji is this side and we are on the Ravan side. And Ravan has to be killed here. So this was one of the meanings there. Then how Ramji will come? Ramji will come as satsang. Ramji will come as love in your life. Raksha Shakti, 3 Shakti was there. Raksha Shakti, Gyan Shakti, Prem Shakti. So much so that surrender has 3 stages. One is through dharma I surrender. I do right thing. Whatever kartrutva is there, kartav is there, I do. As a husband, wife, child, daughter, guru, disciple, I have performed whatever role was there. That is called dharma purvak samarpan. Whatever God had given me, God had given some person in front of you, some institution in front of you, some place where you have to offer. I did. As a father, I did. As a mother, I did. As a son, I did. As a teacher, I did. This will take you to Mamta and Ahankar Samarpan, Karta Samarpan. First is Kartava Samarpan. Second is Karta Samarpan. Now I offer my Ahankar. Then it is a mental thing. I sit at one place and I offer. I don't want my Ahankar. And third is Agyan Samarpan. Arjun had Kartava Samarpan, but not Karta Samarpan. He still thought they are mine. After Karta Samarpan, Bhagwan took his Agyan and then Agyan Samarpan came. It's a gradual straight away. You cannot say, I'll take my ignorance away. First, do your duties to other people around you. You are a son, daughter. See that your father, mother is pleased. If they are not pleased, at least you should do something to them. There should be, at least, don't do anything wrong towards them. You are a wife, you are a husband. Don't think they did not do. They will get another fruit. You will get another fruit. You are answerable in front of somebody. God has given you some altar where you have to sacrifice. Karta pe kiya, phir aap karta pe aao. Then offer ahankar and mamta. And third is, then Gurudev will come and he will take away my ignorance away. That is the Agyan Samarpan. That is Purna Samarpan will be there. When there is no Samarpan Karta, only self is there. That is the highest stage. Oh, Acha, this is the way I made. But your foundation will be making the bridge. Those three kinds of monkeys were there. One were making bridge. So those who made bridge, they were karma yogis. They make by puja and samarpan. Slowly all the creatures of the ocean, crocodiles, all the fish, they all came to see and they were totally lost seeing the form. They are bhakti yogis. They are seeing and they are got totally lost. Wow, what is a beautiful face is there. Ramji is standing, everybody was jumping, seeing the form. They got, crocodiles started crying. All the fish, they were bhakti yogi. And third, some monkeys were jumping straight away. They were vihangam, they were yogis who crossed without karma yoga because they already had. They were not weaker. They could just go straight away. They were Gyan yogis and yogis. So there were three paths are mentioned. I hope you are understanding. So this is the sadhana what is mentioned. Prabhu hi bilo kahi tarahi natare manharshit sab bhaye sukhare. So when the bridge was there, then you know what Bhagwan Ram did. He said, okay, I will walk on crocodile and go away. So bridge was not made completely as per here. Later on they made it. So somebody said, if you can walk like this, why we should put effort? Bole, at least give me some place to stand. Then rest I will make. You make something, then make rest I will make. Some people, when we go for donation, they say, I will pay you as much as you have got the money. If 500,000 you have raised, I will give 500,000. How much you have raised so that we don't get lazy? I will give you exact amount equivalent to what you have raised. There is one way. He said, at least give me the place to stay. After that, I will do it. Give me one day. Gurudev used to say, give me one day of your week. After that, I will take over. But give me one day. Give me 1 hour of your week. You came here, only 1 hour, one day you came. And see, some of you have totally, everything is now spiritual only. Everything is ashram only. So God comes with one step. But slowly he finds a way and pervades everywhere. This is the secret. So this is the darshan behind. And now everybody was jumping and slowly they went out. And they are towards Lanka. Everybody is jumping, dancing. Now they are sure that Ravan will be conquered. And now this news is reaching that all monkeys have already reached this shore. Ravan, he pulled his hair like that. Let us see what happened to Ravan yesterday. And this is a beautiful portion of Lanka Kand. Lot of sadhanas are there. हरि ओम हरि ओम। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।